gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
So I'm from Philly, and if you have been watching the news, you know that this went into effect. And the issues I have with it, number one, Philly is the poorest of the large cities in the country. I think we're the 15th largest city, but we're number 8 when it comes to poverty.
What the fuck does that have to do with wearing a Pooh Shiesty mask? I swear, the rationalization hamster in these sisters' mind, it's absolutely outrageous.
There are a lot of issues within our city, and crime is one of them. Crime has been rampant. We all know this. There have been a lot of crimes that have had people involved that wear, the Pooh Shiesty Jones. I get it. It's political theater. I'm going to explain why. Crime is an economic issue.
So here they keep going with this fallacy. Crime is an economic issue and all this bullshit. I mean, this shit has already been debunked, man. It's already been debunked. Just because you're poor doesn't mean that you're gonna go commit a crime. Doesn't mean that you're gonna go kill somebody. It's about your values. It's about your culture. It's about the way that you carry yourself and how you're raised. That's it. Okay? But they want to make this the reason for crime so bad, and that is poverty, because it's an excuse for failure. Simply, it's an excuse for failure.
When crime happens is because there are people that cannot afford to live, so they resort to crime. All those looting, robbing, steal, all of those things are economic issues.
But the people who are looting, robbing, and stealing, look, man, they're not doing this because they're broke and destitute. They're doing this because they're greedy. They're committing evil actions, and they have evil and wickedness in their hearts, point blank.
Pump money into the economy, when you supply people jobs, when you make sure that the minimum wage is something that's sufficient, that people can afford a 1-bedroom apartment, when you make sure that people are able to live and thrive, you make sure all those things, crime.
So obviously she doesn't understand economics. If you raise the minimum wage, all that does is raise inflation, as you guys can see with the McDonald's fiasco in California. They raised the minimum wage of fast food workers all throughout California, and fast food chain restaurants like Chipotle and notably McDonald's have had to raise their prices to compete with that. And now people are buying Big Macs. They get in their damn receipt and they ordered a medium Big Mac with a medium Diet Coke meal, and now it's coming out to $18 instead of the $12, $10 that it used to be. Why? Because of women and liberal men like this.
Systematically goes down. Here's my problem with this. This is a Band-Aid for a gunshot. This is going to do nothing but criminalize groups that have already been marginalized within our city.
There you have it. And this is what I would say 85% of Black women believe. And I'll stand on that number.
The majority of people that wear these masks come from 2 civic groups in what I've seen. 1, Black men and Black boys. We already have a soon-to-be mayor.
I mean, for the Black men, isn't it so immature if you are a grown man walking around in a Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask? Before all this stuff, you could wear a mask like this in sports and whatnot, and maybe you wear it after the game because you don't want to get fully undressed and take all your stuff off, whatever. But this has never been something, these masks, it's never been something that you wear out in public as a grown man unless you're about to commit a crime. Never in the history of everdom. But as you can see, she's talking, oh, black men and black boys. This is who it targets. Well, black men shouldn't have these masks on anyway. How about that? Black men shouldn't have these damn masks on anyway. It's immature. Grow the hell up, right? Grow up.
Already stated that she's going to bring back stop and frisk. We already are in touchy ass territory, right? So only are we going to criminalize black men and black boys more than they already been. Now,
so she speaks on stop and frisk. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. What's wrong with that? We need some stop and frisk, especially in Philly, when we just covered that y'all have eclipsed murder rates and homicide numbers that have not been eclipsed before. So bring back stop and frisk. I don't see the issue at this point, because you guys have made it so bad for people to live that now extreme policing measures must be taking place, because you guys defunded the police, and now we need to give them the tools to regain control of the community.
on the second hand of that, who else do you think wears Pooh Shiesty masks when they're trying to, especially when they're trying to protect their identity? Protesters. There it is. There you go. Look here. 500 points for you.
Which I don't think is a good idea to include that exception into the bill for obvious reasons. We know that we have radical protesters, radical Antifa protesters, radical Black Lives Matter protesters, radical leftist protesters, radical Free Palestine protesters. Okay? These people are radicals. They should not be protected by this law to cover their face so that they can commit crimes in the guise of protesting. No, I won't have it. I won't allow it. And if I were president, I wouldn't allow it. Okay? I wouldn't. You want to do the anonymity thing online? Yeah, that's fine. But once you come outside, you better show your monkey ass face. Straight up. You better show your face, man. Because we know what y'all ninjas are doing. You're going in to these stores and taking everything.
Is if ski masks get banned, then any sort of full face covering gets banned. Especially when it comes to protesters, this is super dangerous as well. So I want y'all to read between the lines. I want y'all to really pay attention, especially what's going on in Philadelphia. Because like schools are being shut down. There's not enough funding for arts programming and after school program as is. Young people don't have nowhere to go. They have no place to kick it. They have nothing to do.
I have an idea. Go to tutoring. Shocker. Go to after school math tutoring, after school English tutoring. Talking about they don't have nowhere to go. They literally have after school programs where you can get tutored in subjects that you are struggling with. Go do that. Go to the damn library. Read a book. Listen to an audible book. Do something. If they don't have no place to go, whose fault is that? The parents' fault or the school's fault? It's the parents' fault.
Right. But this is the thing that city council felt they need to do to make sure we were safe, even though this is not going to deter a motherfucker from robbing you just because they can't put on a Pooh Shiesty.
Yes, the fuck it will. You've seen all these crimes increase because they're able to keep their anonymity. Watch when they have to take them shits off unless they're gonna be engaged by police. Then you'll start to see all these carjackings go down. You'll start to see all these robberies go down. Mark my words.
wants to rob you, they're just going to rob you. Because why? Because they probably need the money or they need the resources. Like I said,
or they're just fucking assholes. How about that? A lot of times they're not even stealing because they need it. When they do these carjackings, I told you guys before, they're not using them to increase their economic position, their financial position. No, they're taking these cars, they're using them for sliding on the ops, or they're just going on a quick joyride and just to say, oh yeah, I jacked somebody's shit.
crime is an economic issue, and until it's addressed as an economic issue, none of this shit is going to change. And this is just this is not even a band-aid. This is like a barrette. This is like a ribbon.
Could she even wear a barrette on that bald ass head? Respectfully.
This is like putting some glitter on a cut. Hey, we've done something. Yay, us. Read between the lines. Understand what's happening. Be vigilant. Be aware. And know that this is bullshit and this is not going to do shit. I said what I said.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Oh man, and this is what the community, this is how they feel. This is how they feel about it, y'all. All right. This is how the community is feeling about it. And then you've got the liberals, the leftist women who are following through with the alley-oop to justify why this law should not be enacted and why it's bad for the community and all this shit.
I have a ski mask on. I don't cause any harm to anybody. I don't plan on causing any harm to anybody.
Yeah, so in Philadelphia, they're now banning ski masks. I think they're waiting for it to get signed. And I learned about this a couple days before that video was shared on TikTok. And I feel for that kid. Most of the time when I see people wearing ski masks, they're my...
You feel for that kid? What the fuck is she talking about? I feel for that kid. Like, is she acting like he just got assaulted or something? What about the victims of these people wearing these damn masks? Do you feel for them? You piece of shit. It's so crazy that they feel for the criminals and not for the law-abiding citizens.
Mind their own business. They're on the train and they're younger. And when 6ABC reported this on Instagram, this is what they showed as a ski mask, right? This is so inflammatory because that's
inflammatory. You know what? The reason why it's inflammatory is because they have the wrong person under the ski mask. Oh my God, bro. Oof. We ain't solving this issue no time soon, bit dog. Might as well tough it out for the next couple decades. I'm calling it now.
This is basically a hat with the eyes and the mouth cut out. And this person looks like they're about to rob me, especially it's the dead of, like, the middle of summer, and they're wearing this. That is not what we see. We see...
What? How is that not what you see? How is that not what you see? You just said it's young niggas wearing this shit. And then she said if somebody's wearing this in the summer, then it's scary because why are you wearing this in the summer? But and then she goes to say that's not what we see. How? Bruh, I saw people, I shit you not. I shit you not. I saw people wearing Pooh Shiesty masks on the beach. On the beach. Swimming trunks, no t-shirt, naked under the swimming trunks, Pooh Shiesty mask.
Like the middle of summer, and they're wearing this. That is not what we see. We see kids with basically their face covered and their head covered. And I think the other thing that I noticed, so I had posted my feelings on Instagram about this, and basically what I received back was, you don't know about the crime, you don't know about the race, and of course I do, but
I guarantee you don't.
I was flabbergasted at this thing that, one, people don't understand this is over policing. This is a cash grab for the city. Think about how many tickets they're going to hand out, how much money they're going to make. This is also, to me, another, I fear, another version of stop and frisk, where it's a different way to police people. Clothing is also a self-expression. It's wintertime. They're banning it in winter. And then also ski masks have been around for years. You see them on runways. They're obviously functional for skiing, but they've been around for years. So why enforce this when I'm sure there's something else you could do to protect what I'm sure they're most concerned about? It's property, right? Theft. And then people. There has to be something else. I don't know the answer, but I can't believe.
Then shut the fuck up. Shut the hell up. You don't know the answer? Stop right there. We got the answer. Ban the fucking mask. That's the first answer. This 100 question test. That's the first answer. Now we got 99 more to go.
It's this misinformation plus just making a trap.
And let me just highlight that the misinformation on this post is the man under the mask. That is the misinformation. That is the inflammatory image that she was speaking about and discussing earlier. It's an inaccurate representation, inaccurate depiction, inaccurate illustration of who is actually doing these crimes.
For kids to get tickets or arrested or just creating, I don't know.
Well, if they mama don't want to pay that damn ticket, guess what they gonna have to do? Baby, you ain't wearing that goddamn mask outside. Shout out to Pooh Shiesty mask for the $50 cash out.
Hold on. Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
I appreciate that, Pooh Shiesty mask. Your donation is greatly appreciated, and we will honor your name by getting all of these masks off of the street.
For all distrust, increasing distrust. Bye.
Oh my God, man. Damn. I mean, these leftists are different. Okay. The justification of these masks, I've never seen the rationalization before. The just hard arguing for dumbass shit. I've never seen it on this level. Okay. I haven't seen it on this level at all. And TikTok is exploding, discussing, this issue. TikTok is exploding. So I want to, give you guys a little insight on how people feel when encountered by people with these Pooh Shiesty masks. Okay? Because it's not a good feeling. When somebody walks up to you with a Pooh Shiesty mask, whether they mean you harm or not, it's not a good feeling. It makes you antsy. It makes you scared. It makes you want to go into your shell. It makes you not want to make eye contact with somebody. I can't see if they're smiling. I can't see if they're angry. I can't see anything about their intentions. I can't read their body language. I can't read their facial inflections. I can't see anything. Can't see anything. So people who are encountered and faced with these super gremlins and Pooh Shiesty masks, they're scared. Now, this story is a little more lighthearted, but the initial reaction from two African Americans is what really shocked me, is what really stood out to me. So let's get into it.
Today I seen a really funny post. This nigga was talking about how his car got stuck in a snowbank and he was sitting there and he was like kind of pissed because fuck, I can't get out. Then he said he saw a car pull up tinted and the car was like 4 niggas with ski masks. He said his heart dropped like, damn, it's my time to go. He said these.
Wow. Now, why did he think that 4 ninjas in a ski mask were a threat? That leftist woman just said that people stopping, or she just said that these young men were not threats. Why would 2 black people think that this was some type of threat? Right? I mean, it never makes sense, bro.
These niggas said, damn, bro, you stuck. We can help you. That nigga said, I didn't say nothing. I let them get me off. I didn't even say thank you. I pulled it off so fast. I was scared.
First of all, hell yeah, bitch. If I'm stuck in the snow and a car pull up with tents and niggas with ski masks, bitch, I'm dead.
I'm pissed.
So even when these super gremlins or these super gentleman gremlins went to help, they were still scared. That's different.
Fuck.
I would have shitted myself.
I don't know about all that, but I'll have my gun out.
I was shitting. And when I was thinking, like, these are some niggas looking to do some bad shit and they trying to get their karma up. Like, why the fuck are y'all driving around in tinted windows with y'all ski masks on looking to save somebody? Hell no, y'all looking to kill somebody. Like, let's save somebody on our way so God forgives us.
So you heard her. She said them ninjas was looking to go kill somebody. And they did one good deed to justify the remainder of their evil acts. So we have other communities weighing in on the ski mask thing. I can't play the music, but I'll play a little bit of it. So this is the Asian community weighing in on this. All right, so that's copywritten. It says, don't be surprised when you see people dying more often in Philly. Ski mask ban is top weird. So if there's any community that needs this ski mask ban more than anybody, it's the Asian community. If there's any community that is in dire need of some type of legislation to slow these super Pooh Shiesty mask wearing gremlins down, it's the Asian community. But the Asian Gen Zers don't quite get it. They don't quite get it. Very interesting. So you have some solidarity there with the Asian community. But it is not reciprocated. It's not reciprocated, even though they are one of the, I would say they're one of the top victims of Pooh Shiesty mask wearing super gremlins. They still advocate for the masks. So this is another brother from the community saying exactly the same thing. Don't be surprised when you see people dying more often in Philly. Ski mask ban is top weird, and he's doing some little dance. This dance, in my opinion, is top weird. But I guess that this is what the kids are doing now. So I think the dance is top weird. He thinks the banning of the ski masks are top weird. So very interesting. So we have another take from a brother in the community. And as you guys can see, he starts off and says,
Young boy, why the fuck you keep...
all right, he says, "Aw, man, bodies about to be dropping like flies since the state banned Pooh Shiesty mask in Philly. How y'all gonna hide from y'all ops now?" So exactly what I said was the purpose of Pooh Shiesty mask. He is outlining and defining here in this top weird TikTok video dance bullshit. So he's saying because the Pooh Shiesty masks are banned, the murder rate is going to go up. I totally disagree. If the murder rate goes up, it has nothing to do with these Pooh Shiesty masks. And it has everything to do with the lack of prosecution, the lack of teeth in legislation that, you know, can prevent these criminals from reoffending. All right, the open door policy in the criminal justice system, the overturning of years of hard work and legislation implemented to keep citizens safe, the defunding of the police. Those are the things that have contributed to the increase in the murder rate. The lack of respect, the lack of morale from the police not seeing the job as beneficial, even with pensions. You have police officers who are quitting before they qualify for their pension, you know, two years. I've even heard stories of a guy quitting 6 months before he qualified for his pension because of how dangerous it was. And he believed that 6 more months on the job would, you know, render the end of his life potentially. And you have this little ninja believing that because ski masks are banned, the murder rate is going up. Community's completely backwards, y'all. It's completely backwards. Completely backwards. Okay. Can't argue any differently. You can't say, but we just want to be safe. That's cap.
Ladies and gentlemen, they ain't playing with you no more. Philadelphia done banned the ski masks. Yes, they did. They said, that's it. No more y'all running around here with the Pooh Shiesty mask with all your features covered up, running around, and y'all be coming in the stores, stealing all kind of clothes and shoes and bottles of water and feminine products and pencils and crayons and turkey legs and ice cream and coffee and orthopedic shoes and candy and necklaces, the little tiny necklaces with the charm on it, the necklaces that pop as soon as you get them, and fake earrings and dentures and S-curl activator and belts, all that. Y'all just in here just looting and doing all kind of ignorant mess. And they tired of it. They tired of it. No, this is over. They said this you have found the end. No more of that. They done. They finished with y'all. They ain't playing with y'all no more. We can see y'all running. And if you get caught wearing it, it's a $250 fine. Now, so if you're gonna wear it, you and these kids are ignorant. They gonna wear it anyway, but they gonna wear it, and the first thing they gonna do before they gonna put it on and then go rob somebody for $250. So when you catch them, they got the $250. That's what they gonna do. Ignorant as hell. Now I almost said the wrong thing. Never mind.
There you have it. So we have we have a brother who is keeping it real as possible. Okay, he's keeping it real as possible on these Pooh Shiesty masks, and he brought some comedic levity to the situation, which I greatly enjoyed. So shout out to that brother. We have some level heads still with us.
I have a ski mask on. I didn't cause any harm to anybody. I don't plan on causing any harm.
Time out. Let me think about it. Anyway, I know I'm dirty. $250 if you get caught wearing a ski in public? Philly. First of all, I ain't no shooter, I ain't no killer, I ain't no robber. But a nigga like me gonna wear the ski because I get cold easily. I'm anemic. So like you trying to tell me niggas can't wear the ski out no more? That's, you know what? It's because all the niggas wanted to wear the ski mask throughout the summer and that fucking food. Because personally, for me, if you wearing a ski mask and it's freaking 80, 90 degrees outside, there's something seriously wrong with you. Nigga, you don't have no ops. But people like me, I wear it for the warmth. You know, it covers my head. I don't gotta worry about that extra breeze tickling the back of my neck. $250 is crazy.
So there you have it. He thinks the fines are ridiculous. Interesting. Now let's hear from our black queens, y'all. Let's see what they got to say.
You know what, y'all? The government and them political leaders swear they love. And I need y'all to follow me today. Follow me, right? And I'm about to break this down what I'm getting ready to tell y'all why.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the GoFundMe, support the Patreon, join the Patreon, get exclusive content. You already know what the deal is.
I feel like they think they low, but I'm hip to them, right? And this is just my theory, and y'all could, you know, take it for false or facts if y'all want. But look, follow me. In 2020, right? Remember when the pandemic first started? That was like March of 2020. So by April, we was all mandated to wear masks. We couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't go to the store. We couldn't go to the gas station. You know, they set us in the house. They gave us a couple dollars, whatever, you know, to stop the spread of COVID-19. So as a result of COVID-19 and mandating being masked, a lot of people started to wear the ski mask. They adopted that persona, right? And people like, okay, well, it's just ski masks. We got to wear a mask anyway. Cool. But now, right, in Philadelphia, what I'm learning about just from my own city, right? Everybody is wearing a ski mask, especially a lot of the young people. They're wearing ski masks no matter where you go. It's 100 degrees. They got a ski mask. But also what I noticed is that in every murder that's been committed, the ones that they're flashing on the news, they got full footage of and things like that. All these murders are being committed with a mask on their face, right? So if y'all really want to stop gun violence and y'all really want to put aside all this chaos that's going on, this madness that's going on in the city, why haven't y'all banned ski masks? Because COVID is pretty much over. You don't have to wear a mask no more. But everybody's still wearing ski masks, whether it's 100 degrees outside or 1 degree outside. You don't have to wear it. You you got a choice now. So they're wearing this ski mask to school everywhere, and all these people it fits the criteria of the same people that's wearing the ski masks to commit murder. So why haven't y'all banned it? You know what?
So she's speaking some truth to power. And she's fed up with these ski masks. It looks like she got a little car seat in the back. So she's got a child that she is trying to protect. So we do have some rational sisters in the building. But they have to be directly affected first. That's the only reason and the only way they speak up about the injustices and the evil happening in the community. They have to be directly affected. Otherwise, oh, it ain't my problem. Oh, some white folks got robbed, some Asians got robbed. Oh, shit, they shouldn't have been fucking around in the hood then. That's the rationale until it's you. Until it's you. And that's what I've been saying since the beginning, okay? Until it's them, they don't care. Until it's their child, they don't give a damn.
You know why they probably haven't been there? And this is just my theory, is that, okay, is most of this is black on black crime. A lot of it is. And because it's black on black crime, they're going to let us exterminate ourselves, right? And you look up 5 or 6 years, a lot of the black race is already exterminated. So now we buying everything from them. We going to them. We getting everything from them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like we're not in control. We're not in power no more. And that's probably how some people want it, right? Because I hate to say it, racism is still out here. It's just in different forms, and people who is hiding now. So now we got to.
So it's racist that they didn't ban the mask. But now it's racist that they are banning the mask. God damn. Woo! Lord have mercy. It's gotta be tough to be white in this country in 2023. Boy, you cannot win for losing in this motherfucker. It's racist to ban the mask because you are disproportionately marginalizing, disenfranchising, targeting a specific demographic, aka black men. But it is equally as racist if you don't ban the mask, because then you are disenfranchising, cornering, and leaving susceptible these same black men to gun violence. Which one is it? Which one is it? We can't play both sides of this coin. Either it's racist to ban the mask or it's not.
Dig a little deeper to find out and see it. So my thing is this: if y'all really care, politicians, government leaders, police, all y'all, why haven't y'all 24 hours sat down and came up with a law to ban ski masks? Also the punishment, call in the National Guards if you need, to ban these ski masks, like to reinforce this law. And I'm going to keep saying, until y'all ban ski masks, I don't care how many cameras y'all put up. It doesn't matter. These people is going out with ski masks during the day with a bunch of witnesses, keep killing people right in front of the camera and does not care. Because you know why? No face, no trace. As long as they got them ski masks on and they keep doing this, they're going to continue to do it. So until y'all...
That's the second time we heard somebody say no face, no case from the community. And it was another black woman.
Establish a plan to ban ski masks, then I take y'all seriously. Right now, I don't believe y'all want to stop crime. I don't believe y'all want to do it because it works in some of y'all favor. Yes, it is wicked people in high places. I need y'all to stop thinking that it's not. Believe it, because it happens.
Wow. I mean, yes, we all agree. The Soros-funded DAs, we get that part. Wicked people in high places. But what about these fucking wicked people in the low places, huh? What about these animals in the low places? What about these savages in the low places? Shooting men, women, children, sliding on ops, making it dangerous for kids to play outside. What about these scoundrels in low places? Oh yeah, there's some evil people in high places and they're doing it. Okay, yeah, fine, we got that. But there's way more evil people in these low places.
Happening. If y'all want this to stop, ban ski masks. Ban ski masks. Put the law in effect today. There is no excuses. It takes 24 hours for y'all to come up with this and execute a plan to put it in effect immediately. If y'all serious about ending this gun violence. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And my name is Ms. Bird, and of course I approve this message.
She said some good things. She said some bad. Okay. But this just shows you how much confusion there is amongst the community, specifically black women. Lots of confusion. And a lot of it is being fueled by black men. And, we need to do a better job at leading our women. But if our moral compass is compromised, then how are the women supposed to come up with the right conclusion when it comes to these very particular, very pertinent issues that affect the community directly?
Hate to be a pick-me, but why do y'all need to wear ski masks in public indoor settings? Why do you need to wear something that conceals your identity in public indoor settings? I don't understand the logic behind that. I hate how they're making this a big political. You're targeting young black men. Well, why do y'all need to run around inside of stores with a ski mask on? Like, remember, you used to go to school and then they'd be like, take your hood off. Take your hood off. Baby, we need to see you. A group of niggas walked into the barbershop the other day and they all came in with ski masks on. Baby, I was afraid for my life. And it wasn't even in Philadelphia. So, I don't know. Y'all need to stop this. We don't need to be wearing ski masks. No.
Never thought I'd say this, but shout out to the LGBT community, specifically the LGBT community, for standing up against this nonsense. We here have a homosexual man who, in all intents and purposes, out of all the opinions of black men on this channel pertaining to this topic, has the best opinion. Now, there were a couple who were, agreeing with us, but I think this brother made his point in the most eloquent way. So shout out to the LGBT community, because if all of y'all stood on business like this, then maybe we'd have a safer community. Okay? But I mean, if these are the people that we have who are speaking sensibly in the community, the only people we have, we're in big trouble. We in big trouble, y'all. If the LGBT community are the only sensible ones, the only ones who have common sense, the only ones who can see logic and rationale in the black community are the LGBT brothers, we in big trouble. Big dookie, yo. So now we are going to finally get to a sister's point of view, another sister's point of view. And we pretty much have a good grasp, a good scope on how the community thinks about this issue. But I do want to hear this sister's take, because she is going to break it down for us. And then we'll get into some current crimes in Philadelphia. And then we'll go ahead and conclude the show, because we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. So buckle up. We're going to keep it intense. We're going to keep it entertaining for the rest of the stream. We're going to take a really short break, and then we're going to get into our final, voice from the community. And it just so happens to be a beautiful black queen.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
What's up, y'all? It's me again, back on the blogs. Actually, I wasn't on the blogs. I was on Twitter. Philadelphia has banned the Pooh Shiesty mask from buses and trains, which would, of course, mean train stations as well. So you will not see them on public transportation. This is from XXL. The Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority, come on, people say SEPTA, don't do that, has banned the wearing of ski masks, with the police chief referencing Pooh Shiesty while recently announcing the mandate. On Thursday, May 25th, SEPTA announced the ban in response to a fatal shooting of a man on a bus.
Okay, now I do want to correct this article here. The police chief didn't mention Pooh Shiesty. He mentioned Shiesty masks. It's a very important distinction, because the police chief did not try and give notoriety or clout to this man. He is using the street term. Okay, he was not referencing the rapper. He was using the street term in which they used to identify these masks. Had nothing to do with the rapper. The only thing that had it to do with the rapper is it just so happened to be named after him. Does this police chief know who Pooh Shiesty is? I doubt it. Okay. But he does know what the mask is called. So he didn't reference the rapper Pooh Shiesty. He referenced the name of the mask, the street name for the mask. And it's not Urban Hats or Urban Masks, as that other hood ninja with the face tattoo said.
In Germantown, Pennsylvania, on Wednesday, according to local news outlets Fox 29 News, the assailant, who was wearing a hoodie and a ski mask, shot the victim in the chest. So when this was brought up on Twitter, I said, I've seen businesses with signs that say no Pooh Shiesty masks. I particularly noticed this policy posted in front of smoke shops. I don't smoke, and I don't know what's been going on. I don't know the climate out there, but that's something that I've just noticed. what really annoyed me, and I felt like it was coming from like the brunch boot black population, is that people were trying to like defend this Pooh Shiesty mask and act like they should be around and like they're infringing on our fashion. Let me tell you something. Those Pooh Shiesty masks or balaclavas, whatever you call them, you know, they make sense. They would have made sense in the pandemic, at the peak of the pandemic, or they
No, they never made sense. They never made sense, bro. Why not just wear the mask? Why is it so important to wear a full face covering? The M95 masks were good enough.
they would make sense in the type of weather that requires them. But when you got like it's 70 some goddamn degrees in New York right now, it's no reason for me to have my face covered like that. Like, what are you really doing? What are you up to? You know what I'm saying? Then I tweeted, because that's what I do. I said, y'all really out here defending Pooh Shiesty mask, LMAO, FOH, LOL. Let me see you get off at Sutter Ave and not feel some type of way if a mob of 5 dudes is walking towards you with them on. Yeah, you're going to feel some type of way, because I don't want to see that. I'm glad they banned those Pooh Shiesty masks. They should. There are so many businesses here you cannot walk in. Like I said, smoke shops I've noticed, but even like local, like some of the bodegas and things like that, they have signs outside, just like the same signs that might say, wear your mask in this particular establishment, whatever. It's signs that say, do not wear Pooh Shiesty masks. I've taken pictures of those signs that say, do not wear Pooh Shiesty masks. But it's an epidemic. Like I see mad dudes walking down the street with these masks on, and it's like, it's no reason. Like, what are you up to? I'm not comfortable either. I get it, you know? So I feel like those of you who are acting like, why would they do that? You're being very disingenuous, and you're acting like this is not a greater problem of a lot of issues. There's been an uptick in like shootings and stabbings and killings and all kinds of things. And, you know, there's a lot of surveillance around, but what do you see when you see on those surveillance? People having those Pooh Shiesty masks on. And this is not me talking on some old head stuff. I'm just talking on some public safety stuff, you know? I don't know why, if I see somebody right now with a Pooh Shiesty mask on and he come anywhere near close to me, you are seconds from being maced. I'm serious.
There you have it. So you hear the sister. She ain't having it. She ain't having it. Okay? So we need more of that. We need more black women to speak up, because at this moment they have the reins. They're holding the reins on the community. Okay? That's what's going on. So let's transition into some other stories that are going on in Philadelphia that pretty much set the tone for why this particular legislation is needed, direly needed in the community to solve the crime issue.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.